ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Daily Market Review with me, Slava Ismailova. Today, as usually, we are going to make a review of our forex majors, and we are going to start with the first currency pair, Euro versus the US dollar. Bear pressure is set to meet the 1.2892, 1.2902 projected downside target area, as fresh 15-week lows have been made during Friday's Asian session. However, there is scope for sustained euro weakness towards 1.2854 and bear channel support at 1.2822, 1.2831. Thursday's high at 1.2979 has become a euro bull fairly high, and the powerful downtrend will remain intact, while single print resistance at 1.3045 on Tuesday's market profile caps. Weekly chart, Euro-US dollar trend is bearish. The next currency pair for today is US dollar versus the Japanese yen. The rally of Wednesday's low at 79.42 is putting pressure on the interwave lower high at 80.08. A push above 80.08 would strengthen the 79.42 low and create additional upside risk to the May 4th high at 80.4. However, only a move above 80.4 would put US dollar bulls in control. A setback below support at 79.75 would suggest a return to the 79.42 lows on the cards, threatening a medium-term downtrend extension to the 79.15 area. Weekly chart, US dollar Japanese yen trend is bearish. The next currency pair for today is Great Britain pound versus the US dollar. The recovery of the week's low at 1.6065 hasn't been endorsed yet, making Thursday's low at 1.6093 vulnerable. A setback below 1.6093 would bring the focus back onto the 1.6065 low, threatening further weakness to the 1.6 level and potentially 1.595. Regaining ground above Thursday's high at 1.6181 and 1.6197 would put Great Britain pound bulls back in control. Opening 1.6246 and the April 30 reaction high at 1.9302. Weekly chart, Great Britain pound versus the US dollar trend is bullish. The next intraday for today will be US dollar versus the Swiss franc. The powerful short-term uptrend remains on course for the March 15th reaction high at 0.9335. The probe into fresh 2-month highs above 0.9302 during Friday's Asian session highlights the dominant US dollar bull tone, and sustained US dollar strength would open the 0.9424 resistance area. On the reversal below Thursday's low at 0.9256 would concern US dollar bulls, exposing 0.923. Weekly chart, US dollar Swiss franc trend is bullish. And the last currency pair for today will be Australian dollar versus the US dollar. The week's low at 1.002 remains vulnerable following Thursday's setback from 1.0146. A push into fresh 20-week lows below 1.002 remains the main threat, creating downside risk to 0.9943 and confirming a lower high at 1.0146. Keeping the 1.002 low intact would prompt a recovery back towards 1.0146, but only above 1.0146 would leave the broad Australian dollar bear tone. Weekly chart, Australian dollar versus the US dollar trend is bearish. You have watched Daily Market Review with me, Slava Ismailova. See further details on our site, grandcapital.net. Subscribe to our channel at YouTube. As usual, I'm wishing you good trade. See you later.